Hey guys, it's that time again. It's time to do the urine foot soak. And we're doing aged urine today. And we're looking at about 6-month-old Orin. Let's take a look. There's our lovely tub. I've got about 3/4 of a gallon in there. Now, if you want to just put your feet in and do it that way, you get whatever you get temperature-wise because this has been sitting out in the open. Or you can add some hot water. I'm not adding hot water. I'm just going to go for it. Now, remember that when you start your Orin foot soak and you've got a 1 or a 2-quart ball jar, is to come in at an angle and tip it in the farthest edge so that it goes into the tub and not out on the floor, which, is not the worst case scenario because it's antiseptic, antibacterial, and oh, that feels good. Oh my goodness. So if you can, I could use a little bit more. Let's see if I got any more hanging around here. Any more pee water. I got some more, but I can't get it because I need my hands. So anyway. So you want to make sure you got it on either shorts. You want to make sure you're either wearing shorts, pajama bottoms, or soft yoga pants so you can roll them up and get them over your leg. Why? We'll explain in a minute. I want more leg to be exposed. So how this works is similar to the teaching of essential oils. And I've taught this many times. Well, you know that the widest surface of the skin, of the derma, of the pores of the body are in the soles of the feet. So when you're putting essential oils on the soles of the feet, or you're putting your feet into Orin foot soak, you want to get the maximum amount of saturation of the good nutrients, of those thousands of compounds, in your bloodstream. So when you're doing your foot soak, bring in something to do, because you're going to be camped out here for 30 minutes. Yep, that's right. If you're not used to standing in pee for 30 minutes, you're going to get used to it, because you want to get the most amount of nutrients in and toxins out. You guys remember the detox baths? I tried them a couple times. You have your feet in water, and there's an electric rod that's sitting in the water that's plugged into the wall. If that's not enough to, mess with your head, you got electricity shooting up your feet, and then the water turns rust color, dark brown, all kinds of stuff. And the therapist who does that tells you, well, that's because you eliminate a lot of toxins from your skin. Well, I never quite got that part. So I do foot soaks, and this is my version of a detox bath. You want to stay in there 30 minutes. You want to spend time massaging your feet, do some reflexology, come work the ankle. Now, typically, if you're going to do this right, you want to get enough Orin up to the ankle, because these are reproductive organs. Inside is uterus, outside is ovary on the outside, everything on the right foot. You know how this goes. So you want to be able to get enough Orin all around that. If you don't have enough, you can knock out several things at once. By the way, be sure to leave your hands in the water, particularly if you use your hands a lot, if you use it for anything. And so while your feet are soaking, even if you're not doing a hand soak, you want to get some on your legs and do a little massage. That's right. I might have to pull it closer toward me. And then you're going to... You'd think these phones would be smart enough they would rotate and keep up with you. So you want to come around here. Come on, smartphone. It's not such a smart phone. It couldn't take me turning stuff around. Anyway, you want to get moisture. Make sure you got the Orin everywhere you can. Up and down the leg, on the patella. Oh, sorry about that, guys. You want to make sure you rub it in. If you can, if you're patient, rub it in until it dries. And that's going to not only get the Orin inside the leg and the calf, in the thigh, in the shin, in the patella, all the metatarsals. But you're also going to get it on your hand, which means you're going to work the reflexology points in the hand, and you get the nutrients as well in your hands as you do on your feet. So you want to do the same thing with both feet. You want to make sure there's nice moisture. Make sure you've got it in there really well. I typically would go a lot slower than this, but just for the sake of teaching, it does take a half an hour. How long have I been in here? Like 3 minutes? I'm here till 6:30. Woo! Time change. So you want to get the leg, you want to come up, you want to get every inch of your skin surface. This is a third of a body massage, a third of a full body massage with Orin. It's a foot bath without having to use your whole bathtub. It's way cool. Now, the people who think that it's not warm enough, it's okay to go to your sink and put in hot water until the temperature feels comfortable again. Why? Because you still got the power of Shivambu. It's just diluted a little bit, and it's more homeopathic. You're still going to get the benefits. Okay? So, you're going to be hanging out in the tub. Bring a book. Bring a coloring book. Bring a sketch pad, bring some music, a candle, have fun in here. You're going to be here for 30 minutes. Now, if you set this up in your bathtub, which is way cool, you can be standing there naked or sitting on the edge of the bathtub naked and give you your whole body massage. Pretty cool. I may have to do that. So, take care of all of this. Take care of your legs. Take care of your feet. When you're down here, you can be doing foot massage and reflexology, get the spine points, thyroid, parathyroid, pineal, pituitary gland, the ear points, the eye points, the sinuses, the chest, the lungs. You want to get in there to the spleen, descending colon, sigmoid, bladder, uterus or prostate, rectum, backside, testicles, ovaries, and sciatic nerve. So you want to get all those points, both sides. A guy who's been doing this for 40-something years should know his points on the feet. Hello. I just gave a lovely 45-minute treatment to a new client. She's coming back in 2 weeks, and she's considering switching to full body massage. Yay! And my massage therapist is out teaching yoga, partner yoga, out in the East Coast right now. And I want my massage therapist back here. What's going on, Laura? She's having a good time. So, let that soak. Enjoy your time here. See, you get it on your hands. I put my other hand in there as well. What you could do is just let your hands soak up there, same with the feet, for as long as you can stand bending over weird like this, kind of like an unusual yoga posture. And just let your hands just soak it up. Soak it up. Love your hands. You can also be putting Orin on your forearm, your bicep, tricep, deltoid, wherever you can. If you got nothing on, it's a lot easier. And that too will dry over time. So that's a shortened version. I've done several of these, and you'll see them either on my YouTube channel or on Facebook. And I hope you will take advantage of... Oh, look, it's a good hair day. I think I'll just put some aged urine in my hair. Nobody will know that I peed on my head. Anyway, we're coming into wintertime. All the guys are letting their hair grow long, it seems. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good night. You're having a good week. And coming up to the week. The inner peace meditation will be happening as usual at 8:30. That's 2.5 hours from now. If you want to have a conversation that matters with Brother Sage, let's set it up as a Zoom platform, okay? And then anybody who wants to have a one-on-one, face-to-face, we can share all the screens. You can put up things you want, screen share and all that stuff. God, that feels so good. Where would my life have been without discovering Shivambu? Oh my God. No telling what trail your life would have taken if you hadn't been a Shivambu devotee. Now you know true health. It's an inside job. Not going to forget it. Not going to regret it. Not going to do anything other than stay on the water path. Stay with the water. Do some foot soaks. Bada boom, bada foot soak. Do your eye rinses. Get an eye cup or two. Do your nasal rinses, nasal snorting, nasal neti potting. Do your oral swishing, gargling, pulling, looping, ears. Belly button, 72,000 points. The pachiti, I forget what they call it. It's a Latin term. Up the bum, on the fast, all the ways that you can do the topical protocols. If you don't understand what they are, get a copy of Manual for Urine Therapy Teachers. I do offer signed copies for anyone living in the United States. $25 free shipping. Yay! So, foot soak leads to bigger and better things like a whole bath. It leads to massage. And so I hope you enjoy this mini version. I'm going to set up a Zoom call tonight. If anybody wants to have a conversation that matters with me, let me know. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It can be anything. It can be life itself. It can be how to solve the riddle of life, the great mystery. We could talk about what's going on and what's not going on with you, with the world, with the stories, with the drama. And we can change our movie and create a whole new reality, a whole new story, a whole new non-story, where you can move from being a human doing. Have you guys moved from being a human doing to a human being? There's actually another bump up I heard the other day from the handbook of the next paradigm, the handbook for the new paradigm, and it says, we've gone from human being to human becoming. Well, who are you? I'm a human becoming. Oh, let him work on that one. Anyway, this is the bathroom that is my bathroom. But I keep it spotless and clean I can because God comes in here every day in the form of guests, clients, friends, loved ones, etc., etc. And here's some cool stuff about this bathroom. These are pictures of immortals. You have Babaji, Yeshua, Mother Mary, and Babaji Mount Kailash. All right, you've got a rose, a gecko from Hawaii, a Buddha head, Celtic symbol of immortality, which I found at a thrift shop, and I knew what that was right away. Over here you got a sign that says, things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. Isn't that a great reminder right by the toilet? Now, the sign is in here as well. It says, I am free, I am unlimited, there are no chains that bind me. See, these are really good subliminal messages for people who need to let go and let that shit go. Please, let the shit go. Now this one, this is right on the top of the tank, that shelf on the tank. Look what I have on the tank. Can you see this? This is usually lit up, but I needed the plug for the heater. So we've got all kinds of, and this is the 4 Agreements Tarot deck. And this says, quote, God's will for me is perfect happiness. Course in Miracles, Lesson 101. Then it goes on to say, I open my heart to the unexpected gifts of community. Lonnie, I love you. You know about this one. I open my heart to the unexpected gifts of community. I live in a community. There's 6 people on premise pretty much every day, and we have guests, clients, and gatherings every couple of weeks. Last 2 says, I remember the indwelling God, and I am comforted. I remember, let's say it together. I remember the indwelling God, or goddess, or source, and I am comforted. Last affirmation. I have faith that the very best is unfolding in my life right now. Together. I have faith that the very best is unfolding in my life right now. Now I know you guys were saying it, even though you weren't. Hi Matt, I love you. I heard you. I heard you psychically. We've shuffled our feet. We've done our dance. What's going on right here is a urine foot soak. This is 6-month-old evolving Orin. I've been in it for 10 minutes. I got another 20 minutes. Do you think I should rant for 20 minutes? I don't know. Or just sit there all by my lonesome and soaking up the goodness of life and aliveness from the golden nectar of life. the golden nectar of immortality. And if you guys figure this part out yet, you are the Goldens. You're the ones that are ushering in the golden age. And so this, we are in our golden years. Play with the word golden and gold and see what you come up with and post it, would you? Because I've been making a list of all the ways that I can use the word gold and golden in a sentence and so forth and so forth. We are delighted to have the new discovery of the latest Bible quote that says, "He tried me, and out came gold." Which is basically Shiva telling you that you took in the Shiva water and you received gold from that. In came gold, out came gold. In came gold, out came gold. The water of life is gold. You are golden. This is a golden opportunity. Get going with your Orin, my friends. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm soaking in my age pee-pee and having a great time. No one's in the house. I was going to do a full-out Orin massage in the bathtub and do a mat sena, and I've got about 4 gallons of aged Orin I was going to put in the bathtub, but today, evidently, some smell got to the lady of the house, and she says, "If you're going to do anything, it's going to cause a smell. Why don't you just do it in your own room?" Blah, 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 blah. And she's like spraying and burning incense and cleaning all up. And I was going to do a 3-gallon thing. They're gone for 4 days. Should I just do it anyway and just clean up really well? Because I can clean up really well now that I learned how the secret is. So how many people are putting their Orin in their bathtub and actually soaking in the Orin in the entire body in the bath? Woo! If not, the second choice, and I've done this a few times when it's warm outside, is go in the backyard, strip naked, and get your Orin with you, and do an Orin massage bath standing up or in a chair that you can rinse off later. And try that. When they're gone, and let us know, smell upset. Yeah, they left at 2 o'clock today, right before my client came. And she was going on, because once I did it in there before, and I thought you could just use Dr. Bronner's soap, but evidently Dr. Bronner's soap does not take the smell of urine out of the air. And so they showed me what to use. And so that's been a slight little tinge of contention here at the house, even though John's one of my students and he's drinking 4 or 5 ounces a day and playing with it cosmetically. So yeah, I might just do that, but not tonight, because I'm doing a foot soak. I'm happy. Wow. And I hardly left the property today. I had clients. I was supposed to talk with Nick Caputo. Ever heard of Nick Caputo? He's out in Hawaii, and he talks a lot about urine. He's got quite a following. Well, we set up to do a talk today, and he didn't make it. Nick, terrible. Next, I want to talk with Mike Perry and David Wolf and Jason Shurka. Oh yeah, I met Nick in person once. Great. Okay, have him call me. We were going to do an Instagram face-to-face, and he didn't make it today, so we'll try another time. That's totally cool. It's too hot in here. Oh, God, I love warm weather. So, what shall we talk about? What shall we talk about tonight? Am I up for another live transmission? I don't know him really. Who knows anybody, really? I know you, Matt. I know you inside and out. Bones, what do they say? From bare to bones, from blood to bones, and all points in between. The brothers on the path are helping everybody to find their way on their path, shine a light, facilitate, and guide, but do not fix, change, or do anything that interferes with people's free will and their choices to move toward a healthy lifestyle, their choices to move to more positive mindset, their choices to move into loving relationships and loving community, their move toward raw foods, fasting, and a living lifestyle, and those that are moving more toward their source and the creator, God. Now, I recommend, this has been my practice for years, is when you get up in the morning, before you drop into your routines and your ruts and your traditions, is honor your source. Do prayers, do declarations, do affirmations, do decrees. do kirtan, do whatever you feel moved toward, that you can build a spiritual connection and the feeling of sacredness every step of your day. And when you can be mindful, like the observer who's observing you, being you, and everything that makes you up, you're also observing with a keen awareness, like a split screen. Spirit is here, love is here, the present is here, I am safe, I am comforted, I am supplied, I am in the middle of perfection, everything is in divine order, and I can relax in every moment and just be of service and be present to everybody who rises in my life, that arises for me. And things will arise from you every single day, and throughout the day something will arise for you. And if what that is that arises in you disturbs you, triggers you, charges the fuck out of you, love it. Because it's giving you an opportunity to use this as a teaching moment so that you can see, name, face, and permanently release the belief system that's under it. It's causing you to be upset with a person, a situation, yourself, anything. Take a breath. Nothing like connected breathing while standing in piss. It is the good life, my friends. Matt can understand it. You can pee totally yourself with the right people in the right community. You can talk about all kinds of stuff. Not that it really matters, but you can talk about it. By the way, I'm getting more and more lovers that are sharing their urine, their Orin with each other. And I think it's a beautiful thing. They're sharing their Orin. One couple that I know, I can't say location or names, but while they're driving, they're female partners, and while they're driving, the other female partner, the lover, she's in the passenger side with her legs open, peeing in a jar, doing a toast, and passing the jar back and forth while they're driving. That's intimacy. That's pretty far out. Now you understand a lot of things we're doing with Orin is therapeutic, even though the unaware mind would say, if you guys are doing golden showers, there's got to be a sexual component in there. If you guys are drinking each other pee, or if you're peeing on each other or peeing in each other's mouth, there's got to be a sexual component in there. I said, there likely will be a sexual component, but you're aware that you're involved with Shivambu and holy water. And it's like fun, pleasurable, therapeutic, and it could go lots of ways. And we don't have an issue with it or judgment with it. So people are finding different ways to express their urinology, their urinistic abilities. Just made that word up. Anyway, my friends, which is just Matt right now, you know these guys, Babaji, Yeshua, Mother Mary, and Babaji on Mount Kailash. And this is when, now at that time Babaji was 9,049 years young. Yeshua was 2000. This was in 2002, so add another 10 years. So Yeshua is now 2021 years old. Mother Mary is 2020 plus 18. And Babaji is 9,063 years old. So we got a long way to go. For the people who are wondering if they're going to live a long life, choose physical immortality. Then it's a no-brainer. All you have to do is be fully committed to your aliveness, fully commitment to loving and nurturing and being kind to yourself. And you get to that point, misery doesn't have a chance to make it. Death doesn't have a chance to affect you. Virus, bullets, you'll be bulletproof. Nothing's going to take you out, my friends, other than your mind. Your mind is a tool. It's only as good as a person who uses it. And if you use your mind well, then your life can be a joyous ride to heaven. Your life can be one miracle after another, one moment of grace and blessing after another, most remarkable intersections with the most remarkable people, as much love as you can stand to receive at any given day. And this is how my life plays out. And I feel the joy and sadness coming up. It's great. if I ever wondered if I fucked up my life, all I have to do is look what's in it right now, and that feeling and that belief goes away. Matt, if you ever wondered if you fucked up your life, you didn't do it right, you didn't follow the plan, whoever's plan was running you did it perfectly. You got here. You know what you know, you're learning more how to access the knowingness, and you're connected to all the right people. And you're doing the perfect work for you. So you nailed it. And it only gets better and better and better and better. Stand in your pee. You get ideas. It's amazing. How much more time do I have? 19, 20. 10 more minutes of pee talk. We should go to P-Town. Ever heard of P-Town? It's Provincetown, Rhode Island. I went there with my dad once. We went to Cape Cod and Martha's Vineyard, and we toured that area. It was part of a tour. And then we ended up going to P-Town. And I told Dad to hold my hand. I was like 39, 40 at the time. I said, Dad, hold my hand when we walk through town. He said, why? He caught on. Guys were hitting on us. And as we were holding each other's hand, they left us alone. So, we didn't want to be the center of attention for all the gay guys in P-Town, so we just kind of pretended like we were connected in some way so they would see the hand holding. They left us alone, and we had a good time. Hello, number 2 person on the line. This is Brother Sage coming to you from standing in a bucket of piss here in Boulder, Colorado. I'm doing a foot soak as a teaching tool. I've already taught it umpteen times. The reason I'm so big into foot soak is because I'm a master at foot massage and reflexology. I'm known as the world famous footman, probably because I've worked on about 39,000 clients and I'm still as active as ever. My dad, by the way, was a podiatrist. You know what that is. And his dad was a shoemaker. Well, that makes me, I'm a 3rd generation foot guy. So that's on my resume. That's my credentials. Well, do you know anything about feet? I'm 3rd generation, so let's get you on the table and let's get to work. And everybody who gets a treatment from me, I would say 99% of them, they say it was better than a full body massage. Because if you know the curves of the feet, if you know the pressure of the thumbs, if you know how to switch your fingers, how to use your palm of your hand, knuckles sometimes, if you know how to turn and rotate the ankle, the arches, the bones, the toes, and every section of the feet, you will be their best friend. And I've made some good friends. And I never made love to a foot, though I felt like I made love to a whole lot of feet. Maybe I did make love to all my clients' feet, and nobody said it was sexual. But it was fun. It's always fun. Anytime you can be with somebody and they relax in your presence, you're doing your job well. And if you set it up right before your client enters the treatment room, if you're as relaxed as you could ever be, they will start relaxing the moment they sit down or lay down because you've created that ambiance and that vibe in your room. And so during the session, you have them breathe, drop in deeper, track, go somatic, and relax to the max. When you switch from foot to foot, it's good to stop and have them compare. How does the right foot feel compared to the left foot? I always finish with the right foot first. The right foot compared to the left foot. Well, the right foot feels more alive. It feels softer. It feels tingly. It feels lighter. I said, great. Notice that your voice is softer. Notice that you're talking slower. Notice that you're calmer. Now, either they are and they're noticing it, or I just give them a subliminal message and hypnotic suggestion and they dropped in. And by the time the second foot is completed, just walk out of the room and tell them to just float and marinate and integrate for a while and before you come back. And then you can get your shoes and socks and pay you and go. And ultimately what I didn't have, and this is the closest thing I've been able to do to have that, is to have a recovery room and a treatment room. So after the treatment is done, like a chiropractor, leave them in the treatment room, go to the other room and do other treatments, or just leave them in the treatment room on the massage table or in the reflexology chair so that they can go deep, relax, integrate, and it'll last throughout the rest of the day and the rest of the week. Now I tell my clients, I told her tonight, When you go tonight, I want you to stay relaxed, drink plenty of water, and see how long you can make this last. I don't want you to mess up my work. I want you to be as relaxed as possible. You get the most out of what you paid for. So you have to take it from here. And most people do pretty well. They usually last a day or two, and some of it lasts 3 to 5 days. So tonight, see how much you can take from this foot soak thing. Da 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 da. Wee. Oh. One thing to add to the foot soak, when you're done with the foot soak, people want to know if you should throw out the water or what, or save it. I said, that's totally up to you. This is precious water. Every drop of it is holy water. Every drop of it has the same potency, whether you recycle it or use it fresh or evolving. So what you can do is get a strainer and another bucket, or a strainer and a large, wide open mouth jar with a funnel in the middle of it, and strain it out, save it, use it again. Now, there's several reasons you want to strain it out. The most important reason is that because your feet have been going places, and you've been walking, and you've been picking up dirt, and you might have picked up oils, and you might have picked up God knows what, lint from your socks. It's going to be in the Orin. So if you decide to save this and then one day you go, I'm going to drink it, or I'm going to apply it in my eyes or nose, you may not want to have some lint or some dirt going in your eyes. So strain it out best you can, store it, and then you can use it again. Or if you want, put it in your garden. Put it in your plants. Or, Matt knows, take it out back and do your laundry like they did in Rome years ago, or they did in Greece. Go wash your clothes. I wonder if you could just put it in your washer, like people used to put in bleach, or they would put in tie-dye, and run it through a couple cycles. I'm still looking for the future of urine therapy to come to pass, the Shivambu movement, because I had the vision in 2017 when I wrote the book, in 2018 when it got finished and completed. One of the things we'd have is a colon therapist, and the colon therapist is also a urine teacher therapist, and they would give you a urine colonic. And then you could say whether you wanted to have a male urine or female urine pumped up your bum. I would sign up right away. I wouldn't care if it's male or female, because it's the ultimate non-discriminating water. It's not concerned in whether it's male, female, old, young, black, white, brown, green, healthy. It's urine. Urine is the power of the universe. Forget about Tesla. We have piss. Ha! Good luck, Nikola, and all these geniuses on our planet. All right, I did it. Guys, I did 30-minute foot soak. And when you're done, you're not only going to clean... Smartphone, it's not so smart. It's connected to the whole... Yes, it is. So when you're done here, wipe off your feet. Wipe off your feet, unless you want to walk around and disinfect the floor with your pee-soaked foot. Wipe off your feet, then do your straining, or put the Orin in the garden, and you're done. Clean up your Tupperware tub, and you just did an Orin foot soak, my friends. So much love to you. Much appreciation to you. Have a good night. If you guys want to get on a Zoom call with me tonight, I will set it up and put the link on Facebook. If anybody wants to do that, I'd love to share a screen with umpteen people at any one night, because some people have been shy about getting on, Matt's not, about sharing a Facebook screen. And for the last year and a half, Facebook has done some crazy stuff with my account, which means it would block people from automatically sharing the screen. And I would say 1 out of 50 people could get on the screen with me. So I never know who's going to make the cut or not. So if you guys want to do that, leave a comment and we can Zoom on. Let's do a Zoom. I won't chat if others join. Ha, ha, ha. That ain't your style, bro. You're an open-hearted, free spirit. You'll talk to anybody. All right, blessings, my friends. Make it a joyous night. Be well. Hope to see you soon.